Welcome to Fighting Stats, the ultimate channel for MMA fans who love statistics and betting breakdowns. I'm your host, Art C, and I'm here to get you ready for the upcoming UFC fights. In this series, I'll be watching tape and providing my real-time analysis on how I think the fights are going to go. I'll be watching for fighters' strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and overall strategies, pairing that with Fighting Stats' exclusive UFC stats not available anywhere else to give you a prediction on how I think the fights are going to go and ultimately who's going to win. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Fighting Stats. Welcome back to Fighting Stats. All right, so we have a treat for you today. One of the subscribers asked me to tape this fight. They're calling him the next Sean O'Malley, Payton Talbott. He's coming in off of his Contender Series win, so we're doing a tape study trying to see his rise into the UFC. Here he comes into this fight against Hector Fajardo at 2-0. This is Urijah Faber's promotion. So we're going to get the fight tape started. We're going to see what Payton Talbott is all about. Maybe he's the real deal. Maybe he's not. Let's find out here. So Payton Talbott 2-0 against Hector Fajardo. Man. All right. Here he is. Payton in the puffy hair, smaller cage, right hand from Payton here. Lands a right hand early against Hector. Circling to the left here. Very small cage. It looks like jab there. Looks like he's out of range there. He moved his head back a little bit there. A lazy jab. Lazy jab there again from Talbott. Fajardo 1-2. Very in close with that 1-2 there. Long 2 there. Catches that kick. Talbott with the left hook lands on top. 1-2 from Talbott. Slow 4. Nice jab uppercut from Talbott there. Inside low kick from Talbott. Another jab there. Hands a little bit low. The jab hand's a little bit low for Talbott. Keeping that right hand up a little bit high. That's all right. Nice knee. Hector looking for the left hook. Inside low kick from Hector. Nice right hand. Looks like a decent right hand, very very long, very fast. High kick from Talbott there. I don't like how his left hand is so low. He's decent head movement, but he is moving out of the way. Just that lead hand very low, very lazy jab here. So as he throws the jab out here, pop. Look how low that jab comes down. Right, it's all the way there, so it looks like Hector can land a counter here. He's wide open to it, but he's able to move out of the way. Another jab there, another lazy jab. Let's go back and watch that one. Another lazy jab. That was the same one. He pops a 2, brings that low, and then pops a jab again, brings that low again. So not liking the striking tendencies so far, but let's continue. Jab there, that's all right. Another hook around the guard. Nice straight 2. Leaves his head out a little bit there. So he threw the 2 and he leans forward into there. Very counterable here, but he's able to slip that jab, get out of the way. Nice head movement there, I guess. Nice jab there. Front kick from Talbott. Uppercut from Hector. Again with that 2. Look how low that 2 goes. He throws a 2. Look how overextended he is, right? If you can time it, very hittable, but pulls it back. He's fine so far. And outside low kick from Talbott. Nice slip counter there. Lands, eats a 2 from Fajardo. I'm just going to say Hector. Lands another 2 there. It's orthodox versus southpaw. 1-2 from Talbott. Eats another 2 from Hector. 1-2, lands the 2. All right. So steps in, throws the 1-2, drops Hector, lets him right back up. Not a big fan of letting them back up. Like, if you're not confident in your ground game, you got to be working on that stuff, right? You should be able to jump into his guard and finish him. Let's Hector back up, gives him a second chance. Hector throwing kicks now. Talbot's on the move, another 1-2. Another flying knee from Talbot. Hector lands a hook there, so again, not really a big fan of just letting him back up, showboating a little bit. He's 2-0, right, trying to make a name for himself. Here, Hector shoots for a takedown. Oh, there we go. Gets Talbot onto the ground in side control. Let's see how Talbot is on the ground. Maybe there was a reason that he didn't follow him to the ground. So, Shrimping gets up. How much of that was Hector just not being great on the top versus Talbot being an amazing escape artist there. 1-2 in the counter there for Talbot. Another 1-2 lands. Another 2 lands. Looks like he's predicting where Talbot's going to go. Hector's trying to slip off to the right, and Talbot's watching it there. Oh, another shot there. Let me see. Shot from Hector in on the double leg. Throws himself backwards up against the fence. Now it's Talbot in on the back. Not able to get some hooks in. No, throws something. Yeah, I want to say Talbot's ground game non-existent at this point. Hector with the right hook. Nice jab there again. 1-2 from Talbot. Another jab. Inside low kick from Hector. Another 2. Very long 2, but it's very lazy. Another jab there. So Hector comes back with a 2 that lands. Hector's been landing that 2. Another 2 that kind of rocks Talbot. 1-2 spin kick. So I think he's fairly young in this way. Another 2 lands from Hector. Another jab from Talbot. Another 2 for Talbot. 1-3 overhand. So I think if Talbot would have followed him to the ground, finished him with ground and pound there, the fight would have been over, right? But he pops back up. Now the fight's pretty close. Another 2 there. Ducks under. A naked 2 from Talbot again. 2 over the top. This is for the A1C, A1 Combat Bantamweight title. Oh, look at Talbot with the double body lock throw. Oh, gets into side control. But here he's just prioritizing some ground and pound. It looks like Hector was going to get right back up again. So, again, ground game doesn't look like there's much there. Mostly a striker, mostly throwing 1-2s. That 2's pretty long, but the jab and the 2 can be a little bit lazy. Looks like here he probably knocks him down. 1-2, steps into it. 1-2. Not 1-2. Follows him around a little bit, chasing him, hands down. Both guys fairly raw. All right. Talbot looking like the fresher fighter here. Round 2. Orthodox versus Southpaw. Talbot's controlling the outside foot, which is good. Trying to paw at that thing. Switches to Southpaw briefly, but eats a 2. What was it? What was that about? He comes here. He looks at the corner. Or looks at the clock or something. Switches to Southpaw, which he hadn't done. And now Hector just throws a 2 and eats it. Now he throws back into Orthodox. Another jab there. Another jab. See, Hector's timing the jab and coming back with combos. Another 2, 1-2. Looking for the check hook, moving back. 1-1-2 from Talbot. Hector's face is all bloody here. Now they're clinching up against the fence. Urijah Faber saying judo is Hector's forte, I guess, his go-to. So let's see how he does in the clinch here against Talbot. Lets him go. They're back off to standing. Looking for an uppercut there is Talbot. Doesn't throw it. Another jab. Another 2 lands from Hector, just not much on it. 1-2 from Talbot. 1-4 from Talbot. Hector ducks under, throws a nice another left hand. That left hand's getting home for Talbot or for Hector. Oh, a nice half. Fajardo, that's okay. Outside low kick. Oh, outside low kick hits him. Oh. Now he follows up with some ground and pound. Here Talbot's looking to pass the guard, but really doesn't look like he knows anything about the guard. No passing, no, it's just posture up, some ground and pound. Hector rolling. Right hands here. So, yeah, no real submission threat from Talbot. Really only just striking. Sprawls a little bit, gets the leg back. Hector trying to grab the the right leg of Talbot. Talbot in half guard here. Nice elbow over the top. Lets him back up. So expected, if he gets him down, it's just a matter of time the opponent gets up. He's really not prioritizing any position, any kind of grappling. He's just really trying to get some ground and pound off. And now he's up against the fence, swinging. So another missed opportunity here for Talbot. 1-2 counter. A little bit long on that. Relying on the head moving, keeping the hands down. Now he's showboating there. Another lazy 2. Slowing down here with 3 minutes left or 2 minutes left in round 2. Hector in on a takedown. Doesn't get it, but does get the back. He grabs the wrist. Oh, nice elbow over the top from Talbot. Nice elbows there. Inside kick from Talbot. Another inside kick. Nice 1-2 from Talbot there. Straight right. And that 2's getting home. He has a long 2. Goes to the body here with the 2. Now they're clinching up against the fence. Right hand over the top from Talbot. Right hook. Another right 2. 1-1 from Talbot there. Another straight 2 from Talbot. He's landing, but I wouldn't say he has a ton of power. Straight 2. Lands another one. Forward pressure here from Talbot. 1 jab. 2 over the top. Throws a kick. Didn't need to throw a kick in close there. And Hector grabs a hold of the body. Let's see. Talbot just tries to stand up. Holding the wrist. Hector looking for a throw, but doesn't get it. 20 seconds left in round 2. Left hook, 1-3-2 lands. Another knockdown from Talbot. Ooh, Herb Dean stops that fight there. All right. Payton Talbot with the round 2 TKO. Let's see how that, I think it was a 3-2 that landed there. So from here, so it's the 3 and the 2 that knocks him down. Hector in on the fence, covering up, and then Herb Dean's watching him, not really covering up, and then stops it. All right. A little bit early, but we'll give it to him. All right. So Payton Talbot, 2-0, now moves to 3-0, finishing Hector there by round 2 TKO. What I liked, rangy striker, nice 1-2. The 2's pretty long. I don't like how lazy his jab is. I don't like how lazy the 2 is. He drops it, he throws it, and then it drops down. Definitely counterable. Relies more on head movement than blocking. I didn't like how he scored a couple of knockdowns there and didn't follow his opponent down to the ground. I like to see some urgency rather than letting him back up and letting him back into the fight. And I think the reason was because we saw Payton Talbot's ground game pretty much non-existent. I know he got to the ground there, was on his back a little bit. I'm just going to relate that more to his opponent, not really knowing much on the ground either. Talbot able to stand up. When he did have his opponent hurt on the ground, he prioritized more damage than any kind of control. He got his back, didn't look for hooks in, so Looks like a one-dimensional striker, just again from one tape. But nonetheless, that's why we are here. We're going to watch all of the tape, figure out what's going on with Payton Talbott, and if this is really the next big deal. So stay tuned. Again, my name is Art C. This is Fighting Stats, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. Okay, guys, well, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe. You'll get notified anytime we put out new content. Again, my name is Art C. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Electrocute. This is Fighting Stats, the ultimate source for exclusive and in-depth MMA statistics and best bets. We'll see you guys at the window.